Hey guys, it's my birthday week this week, and I have a lot of birthday freebies to take advantage of. I'm hoping that, getting some free coffees, free bubble teas, free cake slices will kind of alleviate the birthday blues. I used to have an existential crisis like every birthday until recently. I've started to kind of feel numb about it. I still don't like birthdays. I still don't like the passage of time, but I've gotten used to it. So first up we have the Russell and Still Cafe. They give a free birthday drink, I think. And it's a really great cafe for like Vietnamese coffee, so I will definitely get that. It's on the second floor. All right, so I got my free birthday drink. It's the iced Vietnamese coffee with coconut milk. The coconut milk is purely for the taste of the coconut, not because I'm vegan or anything. So let's just mix it. Oh, and I also got the dark chocolate hojicha cookie. I love my hojicha, so I just need to get the hojicha cookie. I did have to pay for it, but obviously it's better to pay just for the cookie than for the drink and the cookie, so let's just see how it tastes. Perfect. Absolutely delicious. Oh, and this is the outside view. The glass is kind of dirty, but it's fine. Why do I feel rusty? I feel like I haven't filmed in like such a long time that I'm kind of like camera shy again, but it's only been 2 weeks. So it should be fine. It should be fine. Anyway, so it's the second week of June. This video probably won't go up right away. But it's the second week of June. It's my birthday week. I won't be disclosing my age because I don't want to. Let's just say forever 21. Yeah, forever 21 is my age. As I mentioned, I used to have an existential crisis like every birthday. You would be surprised when it started, actually. According to my mom, I cried on my 6th birthday saying we're all going to die. So, yeah, the existential crisis started at a very young age. So I've been crying on my birthday since the age of 6, pretty much. All the way until recently. Recently, I just, I accepted the fact that aging is inevitable. If I want to live a long time, I have to experience more birthdays. When I was in high school, up until the year I stopped crying, I was usually crying on my birthday because I felt like I hadn't lived fully. I had felt like the past year was kind of just a waste of time in terms of not being able to have lived a full experience, whatever that means. I felt like I was not social enough, or that I wasn't having fun enough to feel like I actually fully lived another year. So when I cried on my birthday, I was mostly like grieving the lost time that I didn't really, benefit from or use to the fullest. I feel like I took that time for granted, and I was basically just grieving the lost time I wasted. But after years and years of consistently crying on my birthday, having a existential crisis, you know, I had to move past the stage of denial and grief and finally accept that, you know, if you want to live a long time on this earth, you have to accept that, you know, time will pass. You might have wasted a few months, a few years of your life, but if you can accept that, you know, time happens, time exists, time moves, then you'll be able to do something about it. You'll be able to live according to your desires, live more fully, so that you don't come to regret another birthday, another year. So yeah, so now I'm forced to be accepting of the passage of time, and now I'm trying to look at it more positively, in the sense that I'm blessed to have lived another year. I'm blessed to have seen another birthday. You know, life is a blessing, so I'm trying to look at it through the lens of gratitude that I get to see another birthday. Oh, we didn't try the cookie yet. Let's try that. It's a really thick cookie. I normally like my cookies like crispy and thin. You don't really taste the hojicha that much. But it's still a pretty good cookie. The outside is definitely crispy enough for me. I'm glad I found a spot here. Usually this cafe is pretty busy and full, like most of the time. And it's pretty hot outside, so it's good that I found this place. This cookie's almost like a brownie inside, and it's actually pretty crispy on the outside, so I would give this like an 8.5 out of 10. I don't know what else I'm expecting, but maybe like a stronger hojicha flavor.
I forgot Kane. It's in my email somewhere. She's very nice.
I think that's like my first time actually filming in a cafe when there were other people around. I'm still anxious when I'm like filming and talking outside in public, even more so if it's like a cafe, an enclosed space. So, you know, trying my best here to talk as authentically as possible. You know, just because I'm talking like this doesn't mean I don't have any anxiety. I do have anxiety, but, you know, I'm accepting that the anxiety is going to be there, and talking and filming regardless of the anxiety. It's still always there, but you don't need to listen to your anxiety. You don't need to do what it tells you to do. It could it could stay here. The anxiety could stay, and I can do what I want. I don't get the appeal of motorcycle noise. Like, it's just loud. Do you want to see me, or do you want to see what I'm looking at? I guess looking at the view would be better than looking at me. So let me just flip the camera. All right, so yeah, I'm just walking on Bloor right now. I'm walking towards the Christie Pitts Park. It's not a very safe park. It's kind of sketchy, but it's a pretty big park. And I think I'm gonna get some kimbap on the way. Kinda hungry. And I don't want the coffee to give me a blood sugar crash, which it usually does.
맛있겠어? 엄마 볼게.
Yeah, so I'll get a kimbap from here. Yeah, all the kimbaps are here. Which one should I get? Soybean curd kimbap, vegetable kimbap. I usually like the burdak kimbap. Yeah, my favorite's definitely the burdak kimbap. This one. All right, Sword High School. All right, so this is the Christie Pitts Park. Let's find a place to sit. It needs to be a bench because I don't want ticks on me. Alright, so I'm at the Christie Pitts Park at a picnic table. So we have our burdak kimbap. I don't know if it's just me, but I think birthdays and funerals have very similar vibes. I know that sounds morbid, but the reflection, the self-reflection, the grieving, the existential dread you feel on your birthday is pretty similar to what you feel at a funeral when, a loved one dies. Not to the same degree, of course. Funerals are a whole different level of grief and sadness. Obviously, the emotions you feel at a funeral are a lot more intense than the ones you feel on your birthday. But nevertheless, they do have a similar life lesson attached to them, in the sense that they both make you self-reflect about your own life, the importance of living fully. They both give you a chance to ask yourself important questions like what you want to do in life, how you want to spend your time, how you should be grateful for the time that you do have. And you know, they're both opportunities to be grateful for the life that you have, the opportunities that you have, everything that you have currently, for just existing. So birthdays and funerals both make you realize how much you've taken for granted, how you've taken relationships for granted, how you've taken your time for granted, how you've taken your youth for granted, how young you actually are, and how much you're taking that for granted, right? Even if you don't think you're young in terms of your age, if you're alive, if you're breathing, if you can watch this video, you are extremely lucky and you still have a lot of time left. Well, hopefully. And we shouldn't take this for granted. We shouldn't take life for granted. So yes, we should be grateful for what we have, for our lives. But even so, I think it's natural and very much okay to also grieve the passage of time. It's also okay to have an existential crisis now and then on your birthday. You know, we shouldn't beat ourselves up for being sad on our birthdays. Do you also have an existential crisis on your birthday every year? Am I the only one? I'm sure I'm not the only one, but like, as far as I know, I'm the only one in my family and friend circle, I guess, who has been crying on her birthday since the age of 6. Yeah, I think I'm the most dramatic person I've seen when it comes to birthdays. Birthdays are weird, man. Like, they're very bittersweet. I usually prefer low-key birthdays, you know, spending time with my family or friends, you know, eating something nice, drinking something nice, just spending a good time. I prefer that over birthday parties or expensive gifts. I feel really awkward when receiving expensive gifts. Not that I've received that many. But, you know, it's really awkward when you receive a gift and it's not the gift you want to receive. So, like, yeah, you're grateful that they thought of you and gifted something, but at the same time, it's just awkward. So I would much prefer having, like, a nice experience with them rather than receiving a gift. Just like, you know, they can buy me food, they can buy me drinks. That's more than enough, right? Spending quality time with the people I love is the best birthday gift I could ask for. Yeah. First day of getting freebies for my birthday. It's not my actual birthday today. It's a day before. But to take advantage of all the freebies, you need to start before your birthday and go every day of the week almost to get your freebies. Some birthday freebies, they only give it out when it's your actual birthday. Some birthday freebies give you 2-week grace period to redeem. So today I got my Russell and Still Vietnamese coffee with coconut milk. And I saved $6.50 on that drink. And tomorrow will be my actual birthday. And I will go to Sephora for a free birthday gift and Paris baguette to get a free birthday cake slice. I didn't know that. That's awesome. And I will also go to Cha Time, I think, because there's a free birthday drink at Cha Time. And I think it's only on my birthday. So I will be going to 3 places tomorrow on my birthday, and I will see you then. Hey guys, so it's day 2 of birthday freebies, and it's my actual birthday today. So we'll be going to Sephora to get the free birthday gift, and let's just go. All right. All right, so I got the Sephora birthday gift. I chose the Makeup by Mario lipstick and lip pencil combo. Doesn't really matter. So now I'm gonna go to Paris Baguette. It's a Korean cafe that opened its location here. And apparently they have a free birthday cake on your birthday until the week after. Not an entire cake, obviously, just the cake slice. I'm not sure if I can choose what type of cake I want, but it's still cake, so we have to go get it. So I chose the blueberry yogurt cake. I don't remember. And the sweet rice donut and ice latte, of course. It's not cheap. Even with the free cake slice, it's still like $20. So, you know, it doesn't seem like much of a discount, but still you get to choose any cake that you want, so that's great. Alright, so this is what the cake looks like up close. It's normally like a $9-something cake, so it's actually a pretty good deal. I'm gonna cut into that now. And there's like, you can see like strawberries. It's kind of like a strawberry shortcake with like blueberry yogurt cream on the inside. Alright, so I have cut the pieces in 2. Let's just try. There's a green bug. Okay. Very light, very fluffy, very fresh tasting. Ten out of 10. It's not that sweet. Please go away, bug. You see the bug? Go away. Okay. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Recommend. Great. Alright, so the last stop of day 2 is going to be chat time. They only give a free birthday drink on your birthday. No grace period. So we'll go and get a large drink. I think you have to pay for the upsize, but it's fine. 50 cents. Alright, so let's go. Alright, so got this chat time grass jelly roasted milk tea. Large size because why not? Yep. It's day 3 of birthday freebies, I think. Yeah, and right now we're at It's Tea for a free medium pearl milk tea, I think. Yeah, it's at North York Center. This is the place. It's Tea. Let's go inside. So this is the entrance. It kind of resembles like the reference library in terms of the terraces. Yeah, it's very Toronto reference library coded. That's the entrance. Let me try to find a place to sit. There are some like fashion sewing rooms. Sewing rooms? Sewing rooms? So, whatever. It's kind of like an Earl Grey flavor. The tapiocas are nice. Let me just taste the actual tea. Yeah, it has like a mild Earl Grey flavor, but it's free, so it's good. Anyway, I'll have to end the video here because I need to use my SD card and transfer a video to edit it. But this is my view. You can see like the cool stairs over here, and that's the entrance. Yeah, it's a nice library. Tomorrow I'm going to get my last birthday freebie. Yeah, I still have one more left. And that will be on Young at Chahalo. Alright, so day 4 of birthday freebies. Now we're at Chahalo, which also gives a free birthday drink of your choosing. I don't know how you pronounce it. They don't have like any accents on the letters, but it's a Chinese tea place. Let me show you. That's what it looks like. And let's head in. Alright, so I got my drink. It's a large grape flavored, what is it? Grape flavored Yunnan black milk tea. Less ice, 30% sugar. This is the last birthday drink that I'll be getting. I don't think I have any other birthday freebies left, and it's like exactly 1 week after my birthday, so even if I wanted to, that's all I could get. Yeah, so now I'm going to go to the reference library to do some more editing, which I miserably failed yesterday. Alright, so we're at the reference library, second floor. I have a nice view. It looks like this. All the way up there. And I'm like at the ledge of the terrace. Yes. I got my grape flavored black tea. It's a very fragrant tea, but it doesn't really taste strongly of grape. It has like a very mild grape flavor. But I really like the 3-hole straw that they gave me. I don't know, it's kind of hard to see, but since the holes are so small, it kind of like forces you to drink the tea slowly, which is a necessary measure to take. Yeah, so I really like the tea. It's fragrant, it's mild, it's a milk tea. I feel like it tastes very similar to the other tea I tried there, but it doesn't matter, it tastes good. So how much money did we save over the 4 days? I was able to save $60 worth by getting these freebies, but like I said, I probably spent at least like $40 maybe. Yeah, I spent like $50 with all like the little extras. So I paid $50 to get $60 worth of stuff. I'm still in the plus. $10. It's like a total of $110 worth experience that I paid $50 for. So I think it's worth it. I think it's worth getting the birthday freebies. So yeah, thank you for watching so far. Thank you for joining me on my adventures around town to get as many birthday freebies as possible. I enjoyed it very much. And I hope to see you in the next video. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to my channel and checking out my other videos. I would very much appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.